Woo! It has been a minute, guys. Hey, I'm back though. This video is gonna go up late, probably today, which is Saturday morning. As you're watching it, actually, when I'm recording, it's Friday night. I've had this video filmed for a long time. It's just I haven't gotten around to doing the voiceover yet. So I'm recording this voiceover tonight, posting the video in the morning, because I gotta be up early anyways for a meeting. Look at me sounding professional. But anyways, for today's topic, as you can see by the title, probably, not really, probably because I'm gonna put, it's a draw with me video, but then I'll put the title next to it. I want to talk about fake artists. Now, I bring up this topic because I noticed a couple artists have talked about it before, or something similar, or like things like what makes you a real artist, or what, I've seen that video by another YouTuber I watch. And then just recently, earlier tonight actually, I watched a video on it was called like Fake Artists or something like that. I'll link it in the description. And if I forget to, just remind me. But I'm probably gonna remember. I'll write it down right now. Okay. But anyways, it really got me thinking, you know, on this whole topic. Because there were things that she said in the video that, oh sorry, I'm burping, I just finished eating. Woo, alright. I paused it so you didn't hear my burp. But anyways, there are things that she said in the video that really kind of made me think, and my opinions on certain things kind of changed a bit, so that's why I kind of wanted to discuss it a bit. So basically, some of the things that she brought up in the video were how certain types of artists get labeled as fake artists, when honestly, to me, a fake artist would be someone who is exactly that, a fake artist. You know, like someone who's sitting here taking my work, posting it up, claiming it as their own, taking my work, drawing eyelashes on one of my characters, posting it up on their own. You know, something like that. That would be a fake artist because you're being fake. You didn't really draw that. That's fake. That's a fake artist to me. Any other type of artist, pretty much, you're an artist. You draw, you paint, you sculpt, you play the banjo, you're an artist. Some people think that to be an artist you need to be quote-unquote professional, when that's not the case. You can still be an artist without being like professional, you know? You don't have to have art as your full-time job to be an artist. It can be a side hobby if you want, you know? Basically for me, you're an artist if you do those things, you enjoy it. Even if you don't enjoy it, you do it, you're an artist. But really, I would say if you enjoy it, yeah, you're an artist. Now, some of the things that were brought up in the fake artist video were how people don't consider certain types of artists, some types of art, like to be held at that level, like, I don't even know how I'm trying to phrase it, but like, they consider it to be fake art, basically. And that is people who use references, who heavily reference other characters, who use bases, who, you know, do these kinds of things. Some might say who even, like, the ones that copy a picture, like, to a T, and want to trace, these kinds of things, right? Now, I'm not condoning any of this. If you are a seasoned artist, you're not going to do any of this. But I'm not saying if you do this, you're not an artist. What I'm saying is you're most likely young or new into your art career. Because I know when I was younger, I am pretty young. I'm making it sound like I'm like 35, which isn't old. It's just older than when I'm 18. But when I was like in 7th grade, 7th to like 8th grade was when I was really heavily copying a lot of art. Like a little bit before 7th grade too, actually, now that I think about it, I was heavily copying art. Like I would just look up anime girl on the internet, copy it, and be like, look, I drew this, you know? And that, I don't think, is what you should strive for. I know, now, I'm not like saying you're terrible if you do this, because I see the benefits of it. I'm just saying it's not something you should promote, because it's not your art. You know? Because I can understand how you're learning from it, because I did learn from that. Like all these things that I mentioned, it's okay to do them when you're in the beginning of your art state phases. You're really trying to work at it. You know, it's okay to do them, but don't post it claiming it as your own, because it's not your own. In the sense of the tracing and the copying. Now, when it gets to like bases, I was on the fence about this at first, because I was like, well, you didn't draw that, but I can see how it can be a learning tool. So that's how I feel. It's a learning tool. It's made by seasoned artists to help younger artists, or not at that level yet, to get there, you know? So I can see how that could help you. But there is going to be a time where you break away from that bases and tracing and all that, and you start to move into your own. And if that time never comes, then you kind of have a problem. And references. Now, references, nothing wrong with using references. Like, do be careful though. Like, if you take a reference and you just find this picture of like a girl holding a flower, right? And you use that reference to the T, don't change a single thing. Well, you're just copying somebody else's art. That photograph was taken by the photographer, who is the artist, you know? You're not putting any effort or time into that. Now, if you're using the reference to get a pose for your artwork, that's fine. Like, if you see the girl holding the flower, but you like the way her face is tilted, and that's what you need, you take that, you draw the face tilt, and then you go on drawing whatever else you wanted in your things. Maybe she, I don't know, has wings for ears. I don't know. You know, something like that. And it looks, you know, different. You just reference the way the head is tilted. Those kind of things. That is very okay. That is something you should do, because it will help you. Honestly, as a young artist, I was really against getting help, which was so stupid, honestly. It's so stupid. Get off your high horse. Get some help. Because you're not going to improve if you're, like, think about that. If you're sitting here struggling, why not get some tutoring? Like, that's so stupid to sit there and struggle when you could easily go out there, read a book, watch a video, and things could click like that and make sense to you, because that's what happened for me. Like, I was really struggling for a long time with my art. Until one day I was kind of like, okay, I will watch this video with you. My cousin was like, Michaela, watch this video with me. And it was a Mark Curly video. I'm pretty sure I talked about this before, maybe not though. And I learned how to draw better. I learned about guidelines. I learned all these things, you know. And ever since then, I haven't gone back. If I need help with something, I'm gonna look it up. Although nowadays is what I meant to say. Although nowadays, I feel a lot more comfortable just going straight into a piece, you know, not worrying that I feel like it's going to be off somehow. And if it is off somehow, I will go back, find a reference photo. If it's a complicated pose, I'll find a reference photo. The other thing that I mentioned, the heavy referencing characters. So some people think that if you're OC, everybody loves OCs, right? Original characters. Your OC highly looks like another person's OC. Or not OC, like a character that already exists, right? Whether accidental on purpose, somebody's probably going to call you out on it. Now, this, if it blatantly is like a straight up ripoff, obviously you kind of, you know, like you drew Elsa but gave her black hair. Like, bro, that's Elsa with black hair. Like, you know? But if you drew a girl who just so happened to have a side braid and a very nice blue dress, and she necessarily looked nothing like Elsa, but she had a blue dress and a side braid, somebody might call you out on that and say, well, you copied Elsa. When you really didn't. So that one I kind of just think is stupid. Like, that people would even call you out on that. That's just kind of stupid. I feel like people just want to create drama and want to start drama, you know? Basically, I feel like I kind of rambled a bit. I really didn't have any, like, script written out or any, like, notes. Like, I usually have notes written out for my videos. But I kind of just felt like talking. So basically, takeaway from this video, if you draw, you sculpt, you paint, you like to cut paper and glue it into certain arrangements, you play a guitar, you play the banjo, you play the harp. If you play the harp, you're pretty darn cool. That's awesome. But you're an artist, you know. Basically that, point blank, end of story. You're an artist. You don't have to be a seasoned professional to be called an artist. Like, it's so weird when, like people used to ask me, like, oh, do you want to be an artist? And I would straight up go, they ask me that now, too. And I'm like, I am an artist. And they're like, they just kind of look at me, like, confused for a second. It's so funny, but, like, I used to not like to be called an artist because I felt like my art wasn't up to a certain par. And I'm like, but then I realized, who's setting that bar? What bar am I trying to live up to? It was an imaginary thing in my head. And then I was like, you know what, I am an artist. So if anybody asks you, are you an artist? Straight up go, yes. But anyways, thanks guys for watching. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Fake artists. Oh my god, some people even used to say digital art was fake. Like, bro, try some digital art and then come back at me with that fake issue.